Your greatness is about to hurt your enemy's feelings. Ladies and fellas, listen. You got a whole lot of people upset. You got a whole lot of people in their feelings. A lot of people can't stand you right now. All because you decided to break out of the matrix. You decided to change up your life. You decided to level up and you didn't even look back. You took off like a rocket on these folks. Like Jimmy Neutron got a blast. You had threw up the deuces and told these folks it was nice knowing you. And ever since then, these people haven't been the same, folks. Your greatness literally hurt their feelings. They never thought that you were going to make it. They never thought you were going to make it out of your hometown. They never thought you were going to make it out that pit, that situation that you was in. They never would have had thought. Because all your years of living on this earth, you've been doubted. You've been talked about, laughed at. People got in groups to laugh at you. And it's only one reason, because they saw your greatness. They saw your potential, and they ain't like it. So they saw you as a threat, view you as a threat. That's why they kept on coming at you the way they were coming at you. They wanted you to give up. They wanted you to throw in the towel. Hell, they didn't even want you to make it. But you made it out of situations people couldn't even survive. That's why I call you a winner. Because winners don't complain and they don't hate on others. But see, these losers hating on you because you had greatness inside of you ever since you was a baby. We all were born with a gift. But some people choose to let that gift go to waste because of other people's opinions. They scared to fail. They scared to give it a try. But when they see you stepping up to the plate, it became an issue. It became a problem. And ever since then, these people couldn't even look at you the same no more. Daniel couldn't even recognize you anymore. Because you changed over the years. When you start hanging out with certain individuals and start to increase your life, increase your vocabulary, oh, they don't know you no more now. You know why? They had to walk away. You hurt their feelings. As a matter of fact, you dared to embarrass them. Now, ever since then, these people been hating on you. We talking about really deep hatred towards you. As a matter of fact, it's not even you. It's them. They hating themselves. Because you know why? They never thought that you were going to be the one. You. Because you proved a lot of people wrong over the years. You damn near had to bet on yourself. Nobody won't going to help you. Nobody was coming to save you either. But when they saw you coming out that pit and came out as a warrior, oh, it became a problem. It became an issue. These people got so insecure with your greatness, it wasn't even funny. And that's why they in the past and you in the future. Don't ever look back. Never. Because these same people, whoever they are, friend, ex-co-worker, ex-lover, whoever. You had to leave them behind because your greatness was a threat to them. The people in your hometown couldn't even look at you the same because other strangers start supporting you, and that's what hurt their feelings. So they had to get a lot of people to try to destroy your image. They tried to ruin your life, but it didn't happen. So look what happened to them. They end up messing their own life up. They end up damaging their own reputation. And when you got greatness, Satan will send his little flying monkeys and his little minions to try to harm you. But it has made you stronger. What don't KILLU will make you stronger. So every time they try to harm you or call themselves trying to bully you or embarrass you, it has made you more stronger. And it made them more weaker. That's why they hurting. You can tell they hurting. Look at them. They try to make you suffer. They end up making their own self suffer. You didn't do this. They did it to themselves. They wish harm upon you, and look at them. And when we say stuff like this, we not wishing this upon nobody. But when you go out there and do evil, guess what come back? Evil. When you do good, guess what come back? Good. But see, these people did it to themselves. When they see somebody with greatness, potential, you a target, you a threat. They want to get rid of you. They want to silence you, or worse. But you're still breathing. You're still standing. All of your haters with your friend, enemies, ex-friends, whatever the case may be, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. Because they've been knowing you all your life. Now all of a sudden, you became their enemy. But you're not even worrying about them. You worrying about yourself. They got their feelings hurt because you left them in the past. They want to compete with you. As The Rock used to say back in his WWF days. They want to compete with the great one. Why? Because you were born to be great. You were born for this. When you got the call, you picked up the phone and you answer. Unlike them, they were too scared to answer. They were too afraid to step out of their comfort zone and put in the work like you did. So what they did, stood there, watch you work, trying to compete with other people, and they end up hurting their own self. But like I said, you didn't do this. They did it to themselves. Because everybody got a gift. Everybody got talent. But it takes one individual to go out there and stand up and do what other people are afraid to do. Stand out from the crowd, walk alone. And you don't care what the world think about you or say about you. You couldn't care less. That's what having confidence is all about. They mad because you got confidence. They mad because you got the skills. You got the greatness. And what they got? Nothing. But deep self-hatred. They don't hate you, they hate themselves. But they mad at the fact that you went out there and did the work. It became more popular, successful. That's why a lot of you had to leave your hometown. Because they ain't appreciate your greatness. But strangers did. They ain't support you, but strangers did. That's why they're having a hard time with you right now. But let them be in their feelings. Let them be emotional. Because at the end of the day, you put in the work and you step up to the plate. Like a man, like a woman. So while they over there biting their nails, watching you, being intimidated, being jealous, being envious, being furious, let them make their own head hurt. Because they stress themselves out trying to figure you out. But your greatness got these people really in the chokehold. Because like I told you, they in shock. Because it's you. You were the one. You were the one. But let that been a stranger or somebody else. They'll been clapping and rooting for that person. But since it's you, they don't like it. And guess what? You don't have to care either. Because you were the one that put in the work and made the sacrifices. While they sitting over there on their behinds, watching you, you set the trenches. And not only that, you inspired a lot of people. And they mad because other people are starting to support you. But oh well. But they'll be alright. So while they want to compete with the great one, guess what? They're about to smell what your chosen ones are cooking. And you best to believe that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share the video. God bless you all. Y'all be safe out there. And I love you all. Thank you for the support. Make sure you be healthy and all that stuff. Make sure your mental health is good and all that. I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Alright? Move with silence. Be low key. Peace.